In this video, we will discuss several methods of relieving constipation in babies, as it can cause a lot of pain and discomfort for your child. While there's no guarantee of knowing which one will work best, we are sure that at least one remedy will prove to be rather effective. Constipation in babies is something that every mother should be concerned about. After all, we all know how uncomfortable it is for us, so imagine what it's like when you are unable to communicate that there's a problem, and are also oblivious as to what is going on. Even putting that thought to one side, you need to be able to help your constipated baby, and there are a number of different approaches that have been shown to work. First, try getting their legs moving, as this can have a positive impact on their digestion. You can do this for them, or even if you can encourage them to crawl more, it may then lead to an improvement in the situation. We aren't saying that they need to run or be full of life, but any kind of exercise is then able to speed up their digestion. You can also help your baby by doing some gentle massaging to their tummy area. Use slow, circular motions and apply only a little amount of pressure at a time. This is something that you are able to do on several occasions throughout the day, and continue to do until you know that your baby has had a successful bowel movement. This is a very common method to help baby constipation. If fluid intake is too low, then this is going to have a negative impact on their ability to have a bowel movement. Both water and milk will make a difference, but at the same time, you do not want to give them too much fluid, as that in itself can cause problems. If your baby is older than 6 months and is constipated, then you may want to consider giving them a small amount of either pear juice or prune juice, just to help things along. However, if you see that your baby is not too happy with the taste, then it may be too tangy for them, at which point you simply need to dilute it with some water to make it easier for them to drink. If your baby is not quite over to solid foods, then giving them pureed fruits or vegetables can make a real difference. This will allow them to get the nutrients and natural fiber that will then bulk up any stools that they may have. Also, we all know the impact that fiber tends to have on our ability to go to the toilet, and your baby is not going to be any different in that department. While you can go ahead and buy them from a supermarket, you might want to also consider making your own pureed food where you can create your own individual combinations. It makes it a lot easier for you to identify the kinds of things that your baby enjoys eating, and as long as it has a lot of fiber in it, then you should notice a significant difference in the bowel movements of your child. If you feel as if your baby is on the brink of moving to solid foods, then this may very well be the time to try them. Once again, this is linked to the way in which they can get more fiber and nutrients in their diet that can help turn things around when it comes to dealing with constipation. If baby constipation is a real concern, then you may want to get them to try a few different foods that tend to be higher in fiber than others. This includes broccoli, prunes, peaches, and pears. However, anything with fiber in it is going to make a difference, so it may be a case of trying to find out which foods they are able to eat. If you bottle feed your baby and they are constipated, then it could very well be the milk that is causing the problem. A different formula may make a huge difference, so even though this is a bit of a trial and error approach, it may improve their bowel movements. Also, be aware of how often you feed them and how much. Look at feeding them in the correct manner, including burping them during it, as this can also keep things moving in a more natural way. Also, if you breastfeed your baby, then something in your own diet may be passed through your milk that is not really agreeing with them. Look at what you eat and study how it may affect your baby in this way, and then make a few changes to see if this improves things. However, it must be stressed that this is not going to be that common, but it's still worth looking into to see if this is the case for you. As you can see, we are not talking about wholesale changes to help with baby constipation, but you clearly cannot just ignore what is going on either. They are in distress, and even though there may not be an instant cure that works in seconds, you must be willing to try different approaches until you get to the one that works the best for your baby. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video from Mama Select, please subscribe below. See you next time!